Yes, yes, yes. People choose to be miserable. They do. You don't choose your life circumstances, but you choose how you deal with them. I choose not to focus on the things that make me rage. I'll sing about them, but I can't focus on them. I'm very lucky for that, because I would just be mad all the time. Because I've noticed that people that just want to stay in the negative, they act like they're morally superior because they can see things. So they can't turn off the awareness. I mean, I get all that, trust me. Little schizophrenia goes a long way, okay? And I've always been like this. So, the stuff that people are starting to notice, people were saying 2020, that's when things got crazy. Honey, it's been happening since like 2000, since the 90s. I mean, I'm sure it's been happening like long before that. The way I look at it, if the world is so shitty, that means that I have to be the opposite of that. So if the world's unhealthy, I have to be the opposite of that. See? Sushi's very good for you. See? Coconut water, very good for you. See? The living word of God, very good for you. I don't care about your opinion on organized religion. If it helps, it helps. If you find truth in it, and it motivates you to do positive things, then it's good. So, I try to be a living example of what I want the world to be, because I'm not going to wait on the world. Everybody has the option to make things better, but they choose to focus on negativity. And if you get sucked into that, you can't see that you have options available to you. Why do you think Asians are so fucking skinny? Could it be because of how they eat? I mean, I could eat crap if I wanted to, but I don't want to, because I know what it does to me psychologically. I told y'all a few videos prior that I made the mistake of going to some pizza joint, and I woke up at like 7 in the morning, and I was just racing. I usually don't treat my body like that. So, back in the day, I could eat crap, not think twice about it, and I'm sure that it had some kind of effect on me, but because I wasn't aware of that, it didn't faze me, you know? Now it's definitely fazing me, because I know that the food is poison. So that's why I try to eat un-American food. That's bad, isn't it? That's really bad. I mean, Americans don't know how to eat right. Now, I know that obesity is becoming more and more of a problem, but that is because they have Americanized things. America is not the example that anybody wants to follow, okay? We can shoot a fucking gun, whoop-de-fucking-do. I promise you don't want to see this. I'm worried that rice is gonna come flying out of my mouth. But there's a lot of things that I appreciate about this country. Like the freedom to say no, the freedom to walk away, the freedom to turn away from all the stupid shit that the sheep are doing. It's like, yeah, people will make fun of you, but fuck those people. Yeah, people will think that you're stupid, but fuck those people. Yeah, people will think that you don't know what you're talking about, but fuck those people. And, you know, I'm not trying to be hateful. The only reason I sound hateful is because they're hateful to me. They come at me with this attitude, and it's like, you could have just let me alone. Luckily, stand-up comedians leave me alone. I was thinking about how, like, all these comedians just have such a fake attitude about stuff. It's because they don't care about anything. You know, comedy used to be about telling the truth, and now it's the complete opposite of that. People just get on stage and lie. And they don't care about shit like censorship. If comedians don't care about censorship, then comedy is dead. Now, granted, there are still some people out there that are telling way more of the truth. But I'm speaking overall. I'm speaking in general terms. And I live in the South, too, so I don't live in a state where they have hate speech laws and shit like that. Well, not laws, but hate speech rules, rather. I hear that in Portland and Seattle and Los Angeles and New York. You can't say certain things, because if you do, they'll ask you to leave. People will fucking heckle you. My friend went out to Portland, and she said that at one of the mics, they had like this long list of things that you weren't allowed to say. Okay? Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that in the South. But keep in mind, somebody might have a gun and shoot you. So. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. But yeah. They don't take risks anymore. Not that that's the whole purpose of comedy. But I think that if you don't take risks, you're kind of missing the whole point, you know? Not just of comedy itself, but of living your life. And my entire existence is a fucking risk, you know? That's okay. I mean, we trust God, so what do we have to worry about?